In this tutorial, we will enable the invaders to fire their bullets to the player spaceship. As you can see here, the invaders are firing their bullets to the player spaceship, and then the player spaceship gets destroyed. And we'll also add the collision detection so that when the player shoots their bullets at the enemy gets destroyed, as you can see there. And for each enemy that gets destroyed, the player gets a point. As you can see, there's 4 points. Now there's going to be about 6. So that's the functionality that we're creating in this tutorial. Within your content view, create a new function called invader shoot bullets. I'll just create that after lines 119. Func invader shoot bullet. If not invaders, empty. Let angle equals a tan 2 bullet end dot y minus bullet start dot y. Bullet n dot x that's spelled incorrectly, so that's bullet end dot x minus bullet start dot x. The variables are not defined. I thought the variables were defined at the top of the program near the content view. So I'll just define them here. So we need a variable called let bullet start equals CG point X invader position. Invader position invader position dot x. So we need to define that variable, but I thought it was already defined. Let invader position equals to invaders random invader index dot position. Let random invader index. This is another variable that should have been created at the top near the content view. Index equals index dot random in 0 dot dot less than invaders dot count. So on line 126, we just need to fix this one, which is invader.x, comma, y, invaders, position, y plus 20. Is that correct? Invader position. No, that should be position and not direction. Invader position. That's spelled incorrectly. It should be Position. Invaders position. And then bullet ends. We need to define bullet ends on lines 127. Let bullet end equals player position. And then next thing we need to do is type in the following. Let bullet velocity x equals cos angle times by 10. Let bullet velocity y equals sin dot angle times by 10. And then now we need to pass the bullet object onto the bullets array. Bullets dot append bullet UID, generate an ID, position is bullet start, velocity CG vector, and we use the DX dy overload, and then we pass in the bullet velocity x for dx, and we pass in the bullet velocity y. Is player bullets? No, which is false. It's the enemy bullets. Now just compile it. Just compiling. Within the invaders shoot bullet function, what's happening is that the first thing it does, it checks to see if there's any invaders remaining in the game. And then it, by using the invaders dot is empty, not is empty, what it's doing, it will choose a random index from the invaders array, which will represent a random invader. and then it gets the position or the coordinates of the invader at the chosen index, which is on line 126, no, 125. And then it calculates the starting position of the bullet, which is bullet start, which is on line 126, this one here. So because the bullet's starting position is just below the invaders, we need to add a 20 pixels between the invaders position, top position, which is the Y coordinate, and then on lines 128, it calculates the angle in radians between the bullet starting position just below the invader and the player's position, and then this will determine the bullet's direction. And then on line 129, it computes the x component of the bullet's velocity using cosine of the angle. The bullet speed is set to 10 units in the direction determined by the angle, which is here. And then on line 131, it creates a new bullet object with properties such as a unique ID, which is the UUID, the starting position of the bullet, the velocity vector, which is the bullet velocity of X and bullet velocity of Y. And then we just add true or false to indicate if it's a player's bullet or enemy bullet. And then we add the actual object onto the array. So that's what we do here. So it passes all of these attributes to the bullet's constructor, the init method, initializer, and then it passes the actual bullet object onto the bullets array. So yeah, that's it for this week's tutorial. I thought there'd be enough time to do the collision detection functionality, but there isn't, so we'll do that next week. So next week we'll do the collision detection functionality and the check game over functionality and the restart game functionality. Thank you for joining us. If you found this tutorial helpful, please comment, like and subscribe. See you next week.